As coronavirus cases soar across the state of New York, Nassau County is dealing with more deaths today. The county executive, Carolyn, says Nassau is especially impacted.
I am sorry to report today 7 new deaths. Each of these 7 new deaths, the patients had underlying health issues such as lung and heart disease and diabetes. That brings our total of deaths that we've recorded due to COVID-19 in Nassau County to 17. Here at the county, we have 33 members of our police department, that's sworn and civilian, who have tested positive. If you have no symptoms, if you have mild symptoms, you can treat it like you've got the flu or a bad cold. Stay home and take care of yourself. This will protect our first responders. It will protect our healthcare workers. It will not unnecessarily strain our healthcare system, which, as you know, is preparing for a deluge.
And as you know, the White House is asking city residents who've left for less dense areas like eastern Long Island to self-quarantine for 2 weeks. And on Long Island, officials agree, saying the influx is just too much. CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff is on Long Island.
It's a summer playground filling up early for all the wrong reasons. East End officials say they understand why second homeowners are fleeing the city, but are alarmed. A concern also of White House coronavirus coordinator, Dr. Deborah Birx.
We are starting to see new cases across Long Island that suggest people have left the city. So this will be very critical that those individuals do self-quarantine in their homes over these next 14 days to make sure they don't pass the virus to others.
Families like the Happels of Manhattan hunkered down in their Bridgehampton summer house. Daughters learning online, parents working from home, essentially already quarantined.
We've taken a couple family walks on the beach, and other people that we've seen there are staying 6 feet apart. There is no socializing out here. This is not playtime.
As evidenced by orderly lines, social distancing. But Southampton Town Supervisor Jay Schneiderman says the sudden doubling of his town's population is unmanageable.
We're worried about supplies in our grocery stores. We're worried about our limited capacity at the hospital.
He wants the governor to restrict travel to the East End.
Putting the brakes on some of that unnecessary travel, we think, would help protect our population.
Southold Supervisor Scott Russell wants a travel ban. The tiny rural township hard hit by the virus.
The more people that come, the more the spread of the virus. We simply have no resources to support this growing trend. People are treating Southold like their own personal isolation unit.
How will these quarantines be enforced? Local officials say they have no resources for that, nor do they have any estimate as to how many New York City residents with the virus are in isolation. Here on the East End, they're asking for voluntary cooperation. In Southampton, Long Island, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.